And we're off again. Very windy and it's been very wet over the past 3 days. So the river's going to be very high. So we're in a woodland higher up off the riverbank for safety. But then it's one of them situations where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Because of the high winds and the old trees that are up there, we've got to be really careful. Look at the height of that. And it's burst its banks already. I'm not even at camp yet. We're expecting rain about 9ish right through the night. So yeah, this means bad things because obviously the low point's there and that is extremely high. I'll show you better when we get down to it. And the railway bridge undercarriage that we've got to cross through could be bad things. This means I'm going to get wet. River that high means one thing: I'm going to get wet. I'm sitting here just looking at this river, and how bad is it that I know by the height of it what my losses are already, as in camp wise, and this should be fun. That riverbank camp, man, that must be pretty close to the back of that now. We'll check that on the way. We'll also check our summer wood stash, which I've got no doubt in my mind is completely gone now. That island will be flooded over. Wow. See that rift right there where that goes right along there? That was the path right there. That's a bank. And it's just the river's just ripped that right out. And then also at the corner there it's cutting. I'm sorry about the wind, but there's just nothing I can do if you want to see this. Oh, I can't wait to get to my first flood camp, because I bet that is completely just water now. It's awesome. I hope the bridges are open, because there's no way I'm doing a river crossing. There's the rapids we normally film, just off the bridge. We're about a metre off the bottom of the bridge at the moment. It's like a chocolate fountain, but it's really, really big. There's a lot of debris in it too. That's the thing that'll kill you. I don't even think it makes a difference if you could swim in that. Imagine falling in there. Devastating. Bits of wood and everything. I'm just waiting for bits of my camps to start floating by. I don't even know how high this little stream is. We're very lucky when it comes to the bridge. Very lucky. There's like another inch of rain and this is going to be flooded out. And this is just like a proper stream tunnel that comes through this when it's flooded. I've had to walk through it against the current and back before. I was just glad it has flooded though. So it's when it's flooded you've got to stay on this little walkway, otherwise it's a bit of a drop, as you can see on the sides. I was totally prepared to walk through that there. Up to my waist, I think. Yeah, this is the path. It's gone. This is the first flood plain camp. I'm just going to go further up and see if I can see my summer wood pile, which is probably totally gone. That's awesome. I've got a fire pit over here and over yonder, and I'll show you my wood in a second. There's the wood that I saved for summer. I knew I was a bit premature with it, but oh well, at least it was out of this. I took it out of this stream here, which as you can see is now part of the river, along with the entire island that I camp on. Oh man, there's bits of wood everywhere. That's my pile there. I've weighed that far. The only reason why that's still there now is because I've weighed that far side down with stones. But I can imagine with corrosion. It's only a matter of time before it takes that too. But what it takes, it replaces. That is awesome. I wonder what our second riverbank camp like. I'm going to check on all the camps along here too, just for wind damage as well, because there was winds of up to 60-70 miles an hour. That's what we've had over the past 3 days. More tonight and tomorrow. It's awesome. Considering that you just walk down this bank, across the little stream and onto the massive huge island that I normally camp on. And obviously I'd never camp there under these circumstances, but I would if it hadn't been raining. But it takes a lot of rain for it to do this, because it's not tidal. Not really. Another quick looky through all this devastation, and well, not devastation, it's just natural occurrence, isn't it really? Yeah, wild garlic. Awesome, the end of February. That's the bridge we normally cross to get on top of the island, so you know, you see how big it is. The wind is so strong. This is awesome! This camp has survived only by the skin of its teeth. Look at that, awesome. Absolutely priceless. Look how close it is. Like 2 foot off the back. I can't believe that was our Dakota fire pit. Me and Tim hardened steel in. That's the one there, we lined it. So we were standing down on that bank there. And like, there's that tree trunk coming. Where we got most of the camp from. There's a lot more washing up. There's a little pink balloon wash up there. That could be a Mrs. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson! Wilson! If that stays there, we'll get it for Wilson. It's amazing how close that is. I wouldn't even stay here tonight, it's just too, you know, if that rises at the foot, it's this camp's done. But it's awesome. We had a good time with it. If we do lose it, we lose it, we'll build it again. It's so windy. Got the full Gore-Tex on. It looks like that bit there, I just put my hand to the side here to protect my mic. That bit there, that's gonna get a lot of dead wood in that. The water's just gonna push it right into this bank where I am. This is pretty much why our camp's here. Moss shelter is absolutely fine. Bone dry inside, which is what we want. Moss is still attached and looking nice and sexy green. Walls are looking nice too. Now on top of the landslide. This is the path here and it carries on to over there, and we've lost this huge bit here a while ago now, but that tree's ready to go, so is that one. quite high up now. Well away from the water anyway. Look at that for a nice little mossy stream. I mean, of course I would never take moss off a stream like that, it's just too nice. My little friends, the pollies, are still there. There's a fair few on this one. There's another island. We've got a camp down this end too, which is gone. It's been washed over. It's just, I think the water's in the process of receding a little bit before it starts raining again. But all good, plodding on. Deer. It's looking right at us. It's just waddled away. It's awesome. There's the the beach camp with the stone walls. That's that there. That's another one that's got a good clean out. Yeah, how's that for no trace? It's even washed out my fire pit and everything, but spotless when the water recedes. Not that it wasn't before, but you know what I mean. So here we are at the Woodland camp. That's the fire reflector. That's just a bit of sheet steel that was along there that the wind's blown down. And I took up a couple of bench bits to the other camp from my raised bed. So yeah, back here it's nice and dry up here actually, which is good. Got my bag there, just lightweight again. I've got a full chicken in there, so you can tell how much rough kit I've got in there. I've got a gammon, some nice desserts. Yeah, I'm gonna get a shelter up. I'm just gonna put a tarp over here, set up a raised bed here, have the fire in front of it because the wind's blowing down here, so that's where I want to be. So that'll do us for a raised bed, eh? Nice flat area, 3 bits of wood thick. All levelish. Once my roll mat's on there, be grand. Right in front of my fire. Foil mat on top of that, nice size too. At least my feet won't be dangling off the edge. There's a little pole in the middle and I am sweet. So that's me totally set up in there now, just my sleeping bag and my bivvy bag. Firewood's next job. I've put a steel reflector all the way along here just to close it off, saves the wind blowing into my shelter, which is good. I'm gonna get the fire going now, firewood time. Fire is lit, has been for about 10 minutes. Everything's so wet, I just used my birch bark and cotton wool and Vaseline and a lighter just because I have a lighter. Just be awesome. I've just hoed the zebra can on there on the side, just while my fire's getting going better and I'm aware, and I'm going to get some more firewood. Hopefully plenty for tonight. Found some nice branches of beech that's on the ground, fallen off. Its bark's completely gone off it now. Some nice firewood. Hear that wind, it's drizzling too. I've just taken 5, enjoying my coffee, stirred with a knife. Got me the grill on, I'm going to have a gammon roll, bit of gammon steak. Just burning that off first because it's Been here a while, I've been collecting a lot of the big beechwood limbs that have fallen off. So I'm going to chop them up and that's going to be my fire for tonight. I'm in a pretty safe area for wind, like. Hopefully, although there's a lot of derelict pines around that area. And over there. Oh yes, gammon roll. Got dark really fast. My fire's just a big pile of beech and oak. Proper season too. It's going to burn for hours. Plenty more there too. Take some sawing. Got the sleeping bag out. British Army, my Gore-Tex bivvy bag, and then my raw mat, just as comfy as out that. There's my duct tape. Rain's on again, I can hear it drizzling. At least it'll stop my tarp from burning. So I have my spit roast pole heating up, and what I've done is basically stump at that side of the fire with a little notch in it, and then here, so that I can rotate the whole chicken. I can hold it back and front and move the rocks to side to set it flat, like so, and so on. I'm going to keep it at the side because that fire is really hot and I don't want to burn it straight away. I need to get some core temperature in it first. Chicken's on. Nice. Still a long way to go, but it does look nice. Yeah. My mouth's watering too, I understand. Oh, wow. I've wrapped the chicken in tin foil now just so I can turn up the fire a couple of logs. Got the zebra can on for a hot beverage. I'm going to take 5 and chill. Give the chicken a chance to cook before I get my vegetables, potatoes and gravy on. This is still only the first batch of beech and oak that I got. Still got like 4 pieces there. It's awesome, like it's done about 4 hours. Which is quite surprising really, considering I'm normally collecting wood every 15 minutes or something. But yeah, it's a nice wood down. Might get some more before bed. Potatoes on. The vegetables here. Just do them all in one pot. Carrots are thin cut, so they'll cook the same time as everything else. I'm going to unwrap the chicken shortly. Can't wait, it smells amazing. Oh, I've got Yorkshire puddings. Potatoes are almost boiling. Well, they are boiling, they won't be long now. When I get that chicken unwrapped, I'll show you what it looks like. I was in town getting a chicken today and I got stopped by someone that does the Workington lifeboat appeal, and I gave a little donation and got my thing here. Little wristband, so I will be wearing it just for the rescue boats and that. Never know when we might need one with that river crossing. But no, he was a nice fella. He also watches my videos, so it was nice of him to stop and talk. Chicken's done. It's awesome. It's even stuffed. No one drop it. It's even stuffed. Awesome. There we go. Started to cut the chicken up. Stuffings on the side, sage and onion. Got Yorkshire puddings, carrots, broccoli, potatoes, sugar snaps, baby corn, gravy in there. Loving it. I'm so looking forward to this. Just got this big bit of wedge of wood I found. Well, when I say found, I mean took it off the camp wall. It's dry. Chilling by the fire. I'm gonna have cream cakes in a second. Just gonna put my jumper back on. Just noticed there's a hole in the shoulder. God. It's alright, I can fix that. A couple of stitches, be fine. I don't carry a sewing kit or I'd have done it. I do in my wallet, but my wallet's at home. I've just put loads of wood on that, so it's still got to catch all over here yet. Okay, so I randomly found this just lying around the camp. It changes your campfire different colours apparently. So let's oh, that should do it there. Holy awesome! Oh wow! That is brilliant. Absolutely awesome. It's brilliant. That is just psychedelic. Oh, you know it's true. Cream cakes. Well, at least the rain and the wind totally chilled out, which is not what the weather forecast said it was going to do. But I'm happy. Sitting on my bed, chilled out in front of the fire, just getting a full heat of it. Got my Gore-Tex off, drying on the wall on the inside of the shelter. Yeah, all my washing up's done. That's pretty much the worst part of campfire cookery, is you've got to wash everything up. But everything's washed up. And yeah, I didn't eat that whole chicken. I took a breast and 2 wings and a chicken leg home with us. Wrapped it in tin foil, so yep, I'll have that tomorrow when I get home. I'm gonna hit the sack now and we'll catch you all in the morning. Morning all. That pheasant is so close to my camp. I could eat that. So yeah, good morning. I've been out chasing pheasants for about an hour. Not to catch them and eat them, just to take pictures of them. Just one pheasant just walked right down and right by my camp and then right back up the hill again. It slows out and I was like stood up and it didn't even flinch. Yeah. The fire burnt till about 4 AM. And then obviously there was no fuel left on it to burn, so I put some more on. And then this is pretty much the second little batch since then. Grand night. Comfy sleep on my bed. I love these chainsaw cut logs. They're so smooth and just nice on your back. This tarp's now graduated to ground shelters now, because it's got a few holes in it. Bought another one for my hammock. I'm just lying in my bed. Love it. So just while I'm while lying here, I've got all new fishing tackle coming next week, and I've got my fishing permit in place now. But it's been 20 years since I've been any sort of fishing whatsoever, and my memories of it are very, very vague. So the guy that lives up the road from us is going to give us like pointers on how to set up my rod and all that. But my questions are, when a river like that on flood, should I wait for it to go down before I go fishing? Like the fish see in murky water still? Yeah, will there be fish all year round in river? Do they like, I know this might sound stupid, but like, do they go deeper so you can't catch them in the winter? Or does it make a difference? So yeah, my questions. I think my main question has to be the water height thing. If it's on flood, am I less likely to catch fish than when it's not on flood, if you know what I mean? Like calmer spots or more rapid spots or little corners and coves am I looking for, or something like that. It's like the ideal fishing spot. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a go, because if I can just pitch down on one of the flood camps when all the water's calmed down, I can just cast in and leave the rod and just keep an eye on it.
I've always wanted to try fly fishing too, but I fear that there's too much motion involved. While I'm in that water, like, I can't imagine swinging and flapping my arms around like that and keeping my balance at the same time on a current. Yeah, plodding on.
It's raining again now. It's just started. The floor's marshy as hell. So I've got my sleeping bag packed up and pretty much everything's in my bag now. It's like half full. So the top tarp and this raw mat and the ground sheet to put in and I'm sweet. I'm very happy with how much that oak and beech lasted. Definitely a wet weather stormy wood for me, like. It's just so dense and really heavy. It burns for ages. I'm just going to finish my coffee and then pack up the last of my things and I think I'm going to hit the track. I'm closer than I was before to packing up now. Quite like this way of camping. On a flatbed, it's a lot less kit than the hammock kit, like. See how much the water's gone down overnight? A lot. That camp's totally exposed now. Nice and clean. Nice to see what wood it's left on the beaches. Just passing again. Just thought I'd pop in. I just like looking at this. Here we are back at the riverbank camp. As you can see, it's gone down an excessive amount. And I can go and save, the last thing on my to-do list today is to go and save Mrs. Wilson. She's still there. I saved Mrs. Wilson. Awesome. It's a balloon. I can't wait to get on these soggy parts and see what wood it's left us. I can see some good branches there, and there's lots of good thick bit washed in here. Stump's still there. Oh, there's a whole tree. Oh, was that what that was? No, that's new. That wasn't there before. Oh, that's new. Getting excited now. I'll have to do a little pick at some point, I think. There's lots of bottles and that washed up too. Yeah, that is new. Oh my god, look at the size of that. Oh, I need to go down and see that. Loads of tinder washed in too. The awesome once it's dried out. Look at it, oh, there's another balloon. The Mickey Mouse one, I think. I'm back on there, managed to skip across over there where it's thin. I can't believe how much this has gone down. It's gone down at least a metre overnight, which is surprising considering it wasn't a lot of rain really, like I said it was going to be. That's new. Look at that, that'll be some good firewood. See, so should I be fishing in bits like this, or where it's really, really quiet and still over there? Or like over here? I suppose I could just fish anywhere, couldn't I, and just try my luck. I'm not expecting to catch anything, then if I do, at least I'm not disappointed. Also, there's that Dakota fire pit again. Where that water was, it was epic. There's my wood pile. There's one of them there too. And bits littered down the island, I see that I can easily get them back up. It's all good. At least I didn't take it all away somewhere else. Still amazed that that bridge is actually there. Well guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll catch you all again soon. Thanks for watching.